Welcome inside CenturyLink Center, Omaha, Nebraska. Saturday Overdrive continues on CBS Sports Network with the Providence Friars and the number 13 Creighton Blue Jays. Big East standings as we wrap up the regular season. Creighton locked into the 2 seed for next week's conference tournament. Providence, if they win, they're the 3. If they lose, they're the 4. Here courtside, Brent Stover alongside a man that took this Providence program to the Elite Eight back in '97. It's Pete Gillen. Both teams, I mean, you got Creighton battling for seeding, Providence trying to get into the field of 68, and a special night individually as well.
This is a senior night for 4 beloved seniors at Creighton. It's also the last regular season game for the best college players of all time, Doug McDermott. And for the Friars, it's a giant game. They're on the cusp of going to the big dance. A win today would seal the deal and get them in the tournament.
9 times this year, Doug McDermott has scored 30 or more points. There's a lot of reasons to believe he might have a really huge one tonight.
Doug McDermott is a strong candidate for National Player of the Year. He leads the country in scoring with 26 a game. He moves greatly without the ball. Here, a pick and pop, he catches it. Quick release from way downtown. He loves to score in transition. Unbelievable range. Shoots it, knocks it down. Really can shoot the basketball. And he can score inside. Nice move, step back jumper inside. And he moves well without the ball. Nice mid-range game. He does it all.
Been a phenomenal year for the Blue Jays, but they've dropped 2 straight. On the other side, Bryce Cotton and Providence, they've won 3 in a row.
Bryce Cotton is one of the best players in the country that a lot of people don't know about. He's really got a good mid-range game. He can knock down threes. He really gets fouled a lot. He's a terrific assist guy. Passed the ball very, very well. He really scores. He's been really taking over the game lately. He's getting 25 a game the last 3 games.
A pivotal Big East battle in March on CBS Sports Network. Providence and number 13 Creighton when we come back. Up the regular season in the Big East with Providence and Creighton and Gary Parrish earlier today with the Creighton head man.
Here with Creighton head coach Greg McDermott. Greg, you've been coaching for a long time. You've been through a lot of senior nights, but I can't imagine any compare to senior night for one of college basketball's all-time greats, who also happens to be your son. What's this day been like for you?
There's been a wide range of emotions, no question. But, my approach has been, Gary, that this is really a bonus year for me. I wasn't expecting him to come back for senior year, so the fact that I've had an opportunity to coach him 1 more year has really been a blessing, and I'm very appreciative of that. I'm sure after the game it'll be a little bit tough, but this has been an unbelievable ride, and I'm blessed to be a father that's had an opportunity to coach his son and have him score those points and win those games and be part of every one of them.
Thanks so much, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Gary.
Back to you, Brent.
All right, Gary, 4th-year head coach Greg McDermott here at Creighton. They were 28-8 last year. They're 23-6 this year. 13-4 in the Big East, 2nd place, and they are locked in for the 2 seed. When you look at the lineups for Providence, we mentioned Cotton, but LaDante Hinton, he's the junkyard dog. Coach Ed Cooley says, my favorite player on the team. And then Ethan Wragge, 3-point specialist, 48% at the arc for the Creighton Blue Jays. The aforementioned Ed Cooley, 3rd year at Providence, NIT last year, trying to sneak in to the NCAA tournament. They've won 3 in a row to get to 10-7 in the Big East, 3rd place in the conference. And you gotta think, regardless of what happens in the conference tournament next week at MSG, if they beat 13th ranked Creighton tonight, they are in. Set to do it, opening tap controlled by Bryce Cotton and the Providence Friars.
Creighton opens up man-to-man, which they do play most of the time.
Creighton has lost 2 in a row to Xavier and Georgetown, trying to close out the regular season in good fashion here on senior night. Bad pass underneath, and an opening turnover for the Friars.
Friars run the flex. They really like to take their time.
Jim Burr, Brian O'Connell, Earl Walton, the officials, and that is key. Who's officiating, how much contact they are willing to allow.
Big key, right, Brent? It's really a rough physical game. It helps the Friars. Nick Tyler helps Creighton.
Scores inside his last home game and scores the opening 2 for the Blue Jays. Crowd to its feet here in Omaha. First 20-win season since 04 for Providence. They lead the country in free throw shooting. And a 3-pointer by LaDante Hinton.
Tough on-nosed guy, can score inside or outside. He's really a warrior.
23-6 for the Blue Jays, 13-4. As I mentioned, second in the Big East. They are perfect at home this year. Going back to last year, they've won 17 in a row in this building. Corner three, Providence again. This one off the mark from Tyler Harris. One and done for the Friars. A minute and a half deep and a 3-2 Providence lead as Chapman misfired. Trying to get the alley-oop and not there that time.
Friars want to take their time. Milk the shot clock. They want a game in the 60s. Creighton wants a game in the 80s.
Josh Fortune in rhythm. Too strong. Fighting for it and rebounded by Creighton. Chapman down the baseline, draws the bump from Fortune.
Providence foul call on number 4, Josh Fortune. It's his first personal foul.
2 minutes deep, 3-2 Providence. Number 2 against number 3 in the Big East. And a bump underneath on Providence. We take a look at the Principal Financial Group. Edge to the game, Pete.
Providence wants to slow down the tempo, play a game in the 60s. Creighton, get the crowd behind them, make it rain from threes. They make 10 threes a game, and best three-point shooting team in the country. Get the crowd behind them.
McDermott, short that time, rebounded by Fortune. Providence wants to make it a good old-fashioned ugly Big East game. And that's why we said off the top, it depends how this one gets officiated. If Providence can slow it down, a lot of physicality, and the officials let it go, you like their chances, and they beat Creighton earlier this year at Providence.
Exactly.
Grant Gibbs. Official stop play here. A sideline warning on Greg McDermott.
He's yelling, he's saying Cooley's out of the box, so it's dueling coaches out of the box.
Here's Tyler Harris, step back. Well short, rebounded Chapman. Chapman explodes inside, and he'll be at the line.
Right now, the transition game of Creighton has been excellent. Missed shot by the Friars, boom. Blue Jays are flying down the court.
Second foul already on Bryce Cotton, who plays more than 40 minutes per game. Now, how's that possible? Well, they played 6 overtime games. 4 of them have been double overtime games. So he averages more than the regulation of a game.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's the Iron Man. He's always on the court. If he has 4 fouls, he'll probably stay on the court.
Yep.
Because they don't have another point guard that can get them into their offense.
Not much depth. Their point guard going into the year, a fantastic one. Coach Cooley felt like could have been the best in the Big East, and that's Chris Dunn. Got injured in an exhibition game before the regular season began.
Friars are running the flex offense, a lot of baseline screens. Trying to milk the clock a little bit and go inside. You want to try to really bludgeon inside against Creighton. I don't know what bludgeon means, but I know you're a very smart guy, so I figured throw it out there, hope it works.
Gibbs picks one up out high here on the perimeter.
Yep. Good call. Grant Gibbs grabbing for a loose ball.
Creighton by 3. Here's Latante hit against McDermott. Fortune with it. Tyler Harris with Gibbs in his grill. And now Cotton with 15 to shoot. Pick and roll, and Kadeem Batts throws it down.
That was a perfect possession for the Friars. Ran the clock, Brent milked it to about 32 seconds. Pick and roll, nice pass. Leading assist guy in the Big East, Bryce Cotton. Nice finish by Batts.
Batts, 12.6 points, 7.6 rebounds. And Cooley said at shoot-around, I want everything in front of the rim. That's where we have the edge.
We're bigger, we're more physical, we're a little more athletic inside. Creighton is more of a finesse team, shooting threes and running and passing.
McDermott off the bounce. Couldn't finish.
Thought he got hit on that one, Brett.
A lot of contact.
I think this crew is an advantage for the Friars. They're letting a lot go early on.
Pass, face up. Rebound, Chapman. McDermott to the deck. And a foul on Harris. Gets us to the under 16. Providence looking to punch their ticket to the big dance and score a huge road upset tonight. Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network, final Big East regular season game. And earlier this year, these two met at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence. Bryce Cotton's 23 points led the way for the Friars as they earned a 13-point win over the Blue Jays at 81-68. Able to out-physical the Blue Jays, able to control tempo, and that's what Greg McDermott said. We have to change in this rematch, and well, Ed Cooley would love to see the same thing. They were in the NIT last year and now trying to take that next step this season with a 20-win campaign already.
Exactly. The last time they went to the big dance was 2003, 2004, so Ed wants to get back in. He's doing a fabulous job with the Friars, and they're right there. They're so close. They could be in already, but you don't want to take any chances.
Much respect from him and the rest of the staff and some of the Providence players for you today during shoot-around. Of course, you led the Providence program to the Elite Eight back in '97.
Good fortune. We had some great players, and one of them's on the bench right now. God Shamgard was our point guard. He's helping out the program and finishing up his undergraduate degree.
Avery Tingman in off the bench for Creighton, missed on a long one. Providence ball, 4.5 minutes deep, down one. Cotton with 2 early fouls. Gibbs has 2 early ones for the Blue Jays.
Providence can score from all 5 positions, Brent. They're good that way, but there's the main man right now, Bryce Cotton.
5 to shoot for Harris. Step back, blocked by Tingman. Tingman on the run, lays it home.
Harris was complaining to referee Jim Burr, hey, I got hit. It's a big man's game tonight, Brent. A lot of contact, I think.
Getting the mud, huh?
Getting the mud, getting the glue.
Pats converts again underneath. Chapman lobs. McDermott reverse.
He is so versatile. Inside, outside, mid-range game. Moves without the ball. Reminds me of Bill Bradley, a bigger version of Bill Bradley, who played at Princeton and the Knicks.
Pats goes to work again. Tough shot, rims out. Ripped down again by Chapman. They feed McDermott. He begins 2 of 5. Make it 3 of 6.
The dilemma is if you double McDermott, they kick it out. They got great 3-point shooters, as you know, on the perimeter. So you'd rather have him get 2s than 3s. I'd go inside the bats with the big fella the ball.
Latente Hinton. A scramble and a jump ball. Blue Jay basketball leading by 5.
McDermott, leading scorer in the country. Score inside. Nice pass by Chapman. Nice use, using the rim as a protector. They go inside again. Let him eat inside. He's hungry. Too strong and physical for Harris inside.
McDermott shoots 51% from the field. Gets so many shots from in tight, but then he's 44% at the arc as well.
Got to pick your poison with him. he'll go outside. Two big guys in for the Friars, DeRozier and Batts, so he's staying outside now. Gonna shoot threes or drive it.
Deep one. Got it. Doug McDermott now 8th all-time in scoring in NCAA history, passing Oscar Robertson.
Unbelievable. The Big O. Roberts got to keep their poise, run the flex, milk the clock a little bit, try to get fouled to get a hoop.
Hinton the spin and floats it in.
Great job. I love Hinton. He's a tough guy, boy. He's a great competitor.
Coming off a 20-point, 16-rebound effort against Marquette. Double overtime win. Providence's 3rd victory in a row. McDermott!
You can't guard him, Brent. You got to get a smaller guy on him. Shoots 48% from downtown. It was like you when you were a young legend in the Chicagoland area.
DeRozier feeds. Turnaround pass. Danger time for the Friars early.
Big guys can't guard him outside. Now he drives by him.
Chapman in rhythm. Timeout.
German from way downtown. Nice screen by Dickman. About 23 feet. Here's another three. Nice crossover to a step back. Jay Batts can't deal with that. Batts is a big, strong guy, 6'9", 260. McDermott's just too quick. So you got to put a smaller guy on him, Brett. Once again, you want to play two big guys, but they can't guard him. Better inside. Pass Oscar Robertson. How about that? Big O.
And now he's 22 away from 3,000 career points. And more importantly, they lead 21-9. This is a program trying to get a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. We check in once again with Gary Parrish.
You know, we were all at shoot-around this morning, and Ed Cooley made a point to talk to his players over and over again about guarding the three. He actually said that's their energy play. That's what gets the crowd going. That's like a dunk for them. As you can see right now, he was exactly right.
4 of 5, Gary, from the arc to begin for Creighton. McDermott has a dozen on 5 of 8, and there's his mom and sister.
Friars got to keep their poise now, 2 by 2. Run the flex, go inside, try to get some fouls. McDermott's out of the game now, so the Friars got to make a little bit of a run.
Batts gets fouled on the way in by Will Artino. At the under 12 in Omaha, senior night for McDermott and company. Good start. Unbelievable fan. Doug McDermott doing what he does right out of the gates. You see this so many times. He'll just jump on you from the gun.
He's amazing. Inside, Blue Jays doing a great job in transition. He's posting up. Nice left hand. Too strong for Harris. Too quick for DeRozier and Batts. Moves up the list now in scoring. Passes Oscar Robertson.
Number 8 all time, 22 away from 3,000. Percy Hawkins up next for McDermott, who starts with 12 points in the opening 8+ minutes here tonight on 5 of 8, 2 of 2 at the arc.
Still out of the game now. McDermott's out of the game, so the Friars got to make a little bit of a spurt.
They trailed 21-9. Earlier this year, they beat Creighton at home by 13. One of their resume wins as they try to sneak in. If the tournament began at this moment, all indications are that Providence would be in, but a long way to go.
Exactly. Not over yet.
And Dingman scores.
Right now, the transition game is really hurting Providence, off steals or long rebounds.
comes Devin Brooks, junior from Harlem, off the bench. Will Artino.
Providence has to stop the ball sooner. And you see Brent, right? They're getting right to the top of the key. Got to stop the basketball.
Hinton, wheels, way off. Tingman to the line. 25-9, Creighton.
Creighton's doing a great job with their excellent defense. Nice flick, steal, turns great defense into offense. Nice pass, Digby with the finish.
17-2 Blue Jay run. First one in for Tingman.
Second champion for Providence is number 25.
Creighton has knocked down their last 8 shots, and they didn't miss a beat somehow with McDermott on the bench. And now he's back in as Artino sits down.
Also returning to the Blue Jays.
Chapman also back in for the Blue Jays.
They're really exploding from defense to offense, Brent. Blue Jays are flying down the court. Breyer's got to get 2 guys back and stop the ball earlier.
Providence, as we approach the midpoint of the first half, is under siege. But Fortune knocks one down.
Josh Fortune.
He's been playing better and better. Young man can really catch and shoot.
Jahins Manigat over to Brooks. Deep one. Ethan Rogge.
Rogers got to play him. Just a half step slow, it's too late. Rogge's one of the best three-point shooters alive, dead, or yet to be born.
He's 48% at the arc, and now Cotton too strong. Rebound by Brooks. Chapman will stop and start. Providence in trouble.
Nice job, nice penetration by McDermott. Rogge from way downtown. 48% from 3. Nice stop and go by Chapman. Excellent finish in transition. Right now, all things are going for the Blue Jays.
20-point lead Creighton at 9:20 in the half. Look at this. Most threes in school history, and now moving into second this year, 294 as a team. What a scene, huh?
Unbelievable. Great fans here. They were great fans when they were in Missouri Valley. Now they get even more fans coming into the Big East.
Creighton has knocked down their last 10 shots. They are 12 of 16, 75%.
Unbelievable. The Friars are not playing bad defense, but these guys just on fire. It's a long game. You know they're down 20. It's a long game. Friars got to go 2 by 2, get some stops. One of the flex, same game plan. Slow it down. Try to get a shot at the end of the shot clock.
Offensive. Brice Kofani, junior from Cameroon. Sixth team foul on Ed Cooley's guys.
These guys are so capable, Brent, as you know, of getting on a roll. And they're on a big-time roll right now.
I just feel like Providence has a perfect storm working against them.
Exactly. Right now, just the emotion and the execution for Creighton has been great.
McDermott traveled.
Travel violation.
He's the golden boy. A lot of referees didn't like that. There's a lot of referees in the stands here. Happen to be Creighton fans.
Pass, the drive. McDermott.
They're putting everybody on him but the bus driver. Nobody can guard him, Brent. I mean, it's got to get a net. The only way to play against Doug McDermott is get a box and two. A box zone, 4 guys and 2 guys. Got to be illegal. How do you stop the guy? Box and 2.
My goodness. Even that might not be enough. Dante Hinton short. Every loose ball, everything going in Creighton's favor in the opening half. 34-14 Creighton on senior night for one of the best in the history of college basketball. Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network. Creighton has hit their last 11 from the field. They lead by 20. Time now for our icy hot injury report. They have great depth on this team, but they lost some of it a week ago. Isaiah Searden, salvage bench guy from Minnesota, dislocated his right kneecap again a week ago. A guy that chipped in with 11 minutes per game. And now you really wonder now as we close out the regular season, Gary Parrish, on where Creighton will end up in terms of seeding in the dance.
Well, you know, they're going to get a proper seed. Probably not a 1 seed or a 2 seed, but they could end up on that 3 line. Wherever they're at, they're going to be some people's pick to go to the Final Four, and we're seeing why tonight. They've got 34 points in 12 minutes, and this is a little unusual, but not that crazy for them. They're the #1 rated offense in the country. In that tournament that we're about to play, offense is actually what wins championships. Some teams have to get hot, make 10 three-pointers to advance. Creighton makes 10 three-pointers on normal nights. They do something like this on other nights. Don't be surprised to see them in Dallas.
Absolutely. So a 3, maybe a 4. I wonder if they could sneak to a 2. Really dropping 2 in a row may have killed that opportunity.
Exactly. Robin's got 2 big guys in there now. That's the problem. You got to guard McDermott with a big guy. Big problem, Brett.
Manica off the mark. Rebound Hinton.
Ryder's got to push it, try to score early or score late in the shot clock. They run a lot of ball screens for Bryce Cotton right now. Running the flex, a lot of baseline screens, trying to get a foul line jump shot. Into the shot clock, they get it to Bryce Cotton, he goes pick and roll. He's getting beat up, they got to call that. Manigat's mugging him right now.
Pass. Can't convert. McDermott. He's got 17 on 7 of 10, 3 of 3 at the arc. As a team, they're shooting 74%, and they are 6 of 8 from downtown.
Chapman, the point guard for Creighton, is doing a great job finding McDermott. He's unbelievable. He's got one of the quickest releases ever. He has great hands. He gets rid of it so fast, so deep. It's an unbelievable play. He's a lottery pick. I don't know a lot about the NBA lottery, but he's certainly one.
(37 to 14). Fortune drains one. That's big. Silence the crowd for a moment.
Big shot. Once again, Bryce Cotton's on the bench. He's never on the bench. He's missed 3 minutes the whole Big East regular season.
McDermott short. Harris rebounds. First missed 3 for Doug McDermott. He steals the show all the time, but I mean, there's 3 other seniors. Manigat, Gibbs, Raggi. Guys that have put up great numbers this year for the Blue Jays, playing their final home game as well.
They've had great careers, and they're really wonderful young men. The family atmosphere, they got a great program. They're great credit, Creighton University and Greg McDermott and his staff.
How quick is Chapman? Got Dingman on the baseline. Dingman. Rebound Fortune.
Hit on the head. Chapman's doing a fabulous job for Creighton the first half.
Shot inside, no good. Will run out for the Blue Jays. McDermott wants it.
Timeout, Providence. 30-second timeout for the Flyers.
The transition is Murda. Way downtown. Quick release.
He's got 20. Make sure to enter for your chance to win the CBSSports.com Ultimate Basketball Getaway to Cancun, presented by Aspen Dental. Simply go to CBSSports.com/Aspen Dental. I mean, I don't know what more to say about Creighton's shooting in the first half.
It's unconscious, but they've done it before, as you know. They're capable of getting a ton of points in a half or in a game. They made 21 against Villanova on the road, 3. So I hope that doesn't happen if you're a Friar fan, but right now they're on fire.
The Blue Jays 15 of 22, 7 of 11 on three-pointers. McDermott's career high is 44, season high 39. He's at 20 already tonight. Hinton turns and scores for Providence.
Two-three zone, a little change of pace. You would not think they would do that against a great three-point shooting team, but I like it. Try to get Creighton out of the rhythm for a possession or two.
Knocked away, here come the Friars.
Good move by Coach Ed Cooley. Turnover.
Cotton. He can't get a clean look right now.
Credit to defense for Creighton. Doing a great job defensively on Bryce Cotton.
Takeaway by Fortune. Fortune to the rim. And draws the whistle. 3:55 first half. Saturday Overdrive in the Big East on the CBS Sports Network. We take a look at tonight's Sonic stat pack. The shooting unreal for the Blue Jays.
Knocking him down. 15 for 22 is unconscious. 68%. Doug McDermott's knocking him down. 8 for 12. 67%. He's doing a great job. 4 for 5 with three-point land. Such a quick release. He's got great feet, quick hands. Nice crossover against bats. Big guys can't guard him. Little guys, he posts up. Raining threes. Raining. Gotta have an umbrella to be in this arena tonight.
He's got 473 points in Big East Conference games this year. That's a Big East record.
Amazing.
He just set that mark here in this first half.
And he's a terrific young man. We talked to him yesterday, a little bit today at the shoot-around. Brent, we're really impressed with a quality young man. He's signing autographs, signing T-shirts, magazines, taking pictures with little kids. He was like a rock star.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. He might be a better person. He is a great player. He is a great player.
Fortune on the first, misfires. Here's the thing, though, about Creighton this year, and Gary mentioned it, no surprise that they made a really deep run. The supporting cast, the depth. I mean, guys like Raggi and Manigan, Gibbs and Chapman, they have a lot of talent that gets overshadowed a bit, obviously, because of number 3 there.
You're exactly right. But they got to be consistent now. As you know, the last 2 games on the road, they lost. Manigat was 1 for 12 from the field. Big guy Raggi was 4 for 16. So, once again, they've done it, but they got to be consistent if they want to make that big run. But I agree with you. They're overshadowed by this great player. Friars stay in his zone. I like it. A couple possessions. Got to know where McDermott is.
Chapman, no. Tracked down by Harris. What does Creighton need to get it to at halftime where it's a manageable score?
Providence, you mean?
Providence, yeah.
They're down 22. Only got about 3. Yeah, try to get it to 15 or 14. And then they got to take care of the rock, though.
Bad turnover there. Brooks leaves it off. McDermott, no. And Brooks backs it out. Harris defends on McDermott. Now he backs him in.
He's so smart. He's a guy, a weaker guy. He takes him in. A bigger guy, he shoots over him or drives by him.
Bats gets pushed by Raggi. How about Raggi? 48% at the arc. That's second in the country. He's 8th in the country in threes made per game. And only 2 of his shots that he's made this year have been inside the arc all season.
I can't believe that's unbelievable.
Harris converts.
Nice out of bounds play by the Friars. Staying in his zone right now to 0 for 2 against his zone. The weakness of his zone is the foul line. Got to get the ball to the high post. That's where it's very, very weak. To any 2-3 zone.
Manica. Shoot, he's a 41% three-point marksman.
Yep. They can put 4 great three-point shooters around the perimeter.
Fortune misfires, rebound Manigat. Chapman spins, blocked by Harris. Cotton, tough shot. Out of bounds, Providence possession.
It's a zone. Weakness, foul line in the corner. Manigat with a quick release. Bottom. Manigat, really a very emotional player, plays hard. From Canada, first Canadian player ever to play for Creighton. Terrific player. Fortune coming out of the game. Young players getting better and better though. He's going to have a fine career with Providence.
Harris has it spin out, but Pats taps it back.
Friars are taking a ton of threes. I like to see him go inside a little bit more, Brent. Get some fouls. Get the ball inside to Bats. Get him the ball when he's in the game. And get him the basketball.
Steal by Harris. Defending on McDermott. And they called a foul on Tyler Harris.
Eddie Cooley's going crazy. He's got to watch. Don't get a tee.
Second personal. That's the player's 17th foul.
Eddie's upset. That looked like a foul on McDermott. McDermott fouled first. It looked like Brent to me. So we didn't have a great angle initially. We got a great camera crew.
Harris is already upset because a couple of trips earlier in transition, he got knocked down, trailing the play and wanted a call.
Team does a great job looking for McDermott.
Tough drive. McDermott again.
He's so smart. He knows your weakness and he exploits it.
Final minute, first half. Harris strong. Four-second difference, game and shot. Raggi. This is on a 3 and a foul on Tingman over the back.
McDermott has great poise, size up the defense. Chapman finds him, he turns and faces, sweeps, goes too strong. Nice finish inside. He is a monster. How do you guard that guy? He's got to play a junk defense. When he touches it, he's king. You're Jack. Can't let him touch the basketball. He's that good.
Gets a seat, 32.8, shot clock off. We said Providence needed to make it manageable, maybe 14, 15-point deficit. Right here, it's at 23 with 25 seconds left.
He's got to keep playing. A long game, but it's certainly a big mountain to climb.
Ten seconds, Cotton. 5 seconds. Hinton. Desperation short from Chapman. Halftime here in Omaha.
The Blue Jays lead it by 23, 45-22.
45-22 at the break. Coming up on AT&T at the half, Adam Zucker, Martin Cleaves, Seth Davis, and John Rothstein will get you all caught up with the top 25 scores, plus first half highlights and stats. All that and much more coming up on AT&T at the half as we check in once again with Gary.
Coach, I imagine one way to snap a 2-game losing streak is to hit 8 3-pointers in the first half. You must be pleased with the way things are going.
Well, as pleased as I am with the offense, I'm more pleased with the defense. Bryce Cotton's got 2 points. We're making his looks tough, and that's really what we had to set out to do.
All right, Doug's approaching 3,000 points. If the game's a blowout, you're not going to pull him, are you? You're going to let him go for it?
We're going to do what's best for our team.
I understand. See it.
There you go. It's 23-point advantage as his team shoots 59% and 57% on threes. End of the first half. Creighton 45, Providence 22. Stay tuned for AT&T at the half. You're watching Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Link Center, Omaha, Nebraska. Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network. Number 13, Creighton up 23. Back here courtside with a man that took Providence to the Elite Eight in '97. It's Pete Gillen. I'm Brent Stover. A lot to love at both ends in the first half of the Blue Jays.
Unbelievable. Offense has been great. McDermott, 9 for 15, 4 for 5 from threes. But the defense impresses me. Bryce Cotton, the second leading scorer, as you know, in the Big East, has no donut.
Hard to believe. Really hard to believe. Also not hard to believe that Doug McDermott had an outstanding first half for Creighton.
He was awesome. Moving out the ball. Really hit posts up inside. Gets Tobias Harris. He used the rim as a protector. Very nice left hand in the post. Big guy guards him, he steps back, and Kadeem Batsy shoots over. In transition, they find him. There he is on a fast break. They're knocking it down. He was unbelievable. He showed that he's certainly the player of the year in the country.
We take a look at Lowe's never stop improving. And the numbers for Doug McDermott so far tonight, 22 points and 9 of 15, 4 of 5 on threes, 4 rebounds, halfway to his career high, which is 44, and by the way, his season high is 39. Lowe's never stop improving. We start the second half, but first, we check in with Gary Parrish.
You know, I just talked to Ed Cooley coming out of the locker room. He's obviously frustrated, and not just because Bryce Cotton has 0 points, but because he only has 3 shots. Now, first things first, he did say Bryce is hurting. We saw him limping, but still, that's no excuse. It's one thing not to score. It's another thing for your best player and leading scorer to only have 3 shots in the first 20 minutes. That's got to change if Providence is going to get back in this.
LaDontae Hinton scores on the Friars' opening possession of this second half.
These first 4 minutes are key. Brent, try to chip their way back in the game. And it starts with the defense for the Friars, try to get out in transition and go inside. Go inside, Friars. Pound it inside, the Bats getting inside, or Cotton coming off a break.
McDermott blocks, got it back, scores and one.
Little guy, he posts you up. Big guy, he brings you on the perimeter and shoots from downtown. Gets a loose ball, nice finish. Good defense by Fortune, but got to be ready for the loose basketball. He's omnipresent, Brent. He's all over the place.
And ends up with a basketball off the missed free throw.
Brent, it's his world. We're just passing through.
Unbelievable. By the way, that was the 16th time in his career he scored 20 or more in a first half. Got it back and scores again.
2 offensive rebounds by Doug McDermott.
Closing in on 30 points 9 times this year. He's hit the 30-point mark. Hinton. And he's got 2 free throws. Second foul on Ethan Rogge.
To the free throw line, number 23, LaDonte Hinton, shooting 2.
Hinton at the line averages 13.5 points. Documented this in the first half that Ed Cooley, hands down, says this is my favorite player on the team, LaDonte Hinton.
He's a tough, hard-nosed player and really a gutty guy, and I really love watching him play.
He's got 3 double-doubles on the year, makes it 49-26. Providence has won 3 in a row. 3rd place in the Big East. They will get the 3 seed if they make an amazing comeback. Here in the second half, they get the 3 seed in next week's Big East tournament. Otherwise, they end up as the 4.
Exactly. Providence went to a 3-quarter court, 1-2-2 zone press, back to man-to-man. I like it. Got to change it up a little bit.
Gibbs on the drive.
Six-year player, Brent, as you know. Led the Missouri Valley last 2 years in assists.
And Bryce Cotton finally able to get one.
Nice penetration, little inside-out move. Rogge just with a touch foul. Nice finish by Bryce Cotton. He got hit a lot of times, they didn't call it.
Yeah.
That time was a little touch.
Second in the Big East in scoring at 22 per game and gets his first 2 of the night right there.
Yeah, but credit the Creighton defense. Managa's done a great job on it.
And controlled by Providence.
Go inside the bats. Give the big fella the ball. He's got to want it now. Go inside. That's it. Oh, gotta be able to feed it.
Feed Bats there, who has 8 points on 4 of 9.
You got to fake a pass to make a pass. And that's what Ed Cooley was saying. He just telegraphed it. And
Cotton rings in a 3. So 5 quick ones here for Bryce Cotton, makes it 51-31.
back to their 1-2-2, 3-quarter court zone press. They're doing that now, so Creighton has to play against 2 defenses. The zone press defense, and now their half-court man-to-man defense. Now, got a mismatch. Tobias Harris on Chapman. And get the ball to Chapman, have him drive. Get him the ball.
Manica. Chapman. A foul underneath on Artino. Beg your pardon, they're going to get bats for that one for Providence.
Nice shot, you got to screen out. No screen out. Foul by Bats. First half, Creighton also won the battle of the boards, 22-15. Adolph Rupp, the late great coach, University of Kentucky, said the team that controls the boards controls the game. And certainly right now, Creighton is controlling the game with the boards and certainly the three-point shooters.
Off from Bats here, yeah, +9 on the glass for the Blue Jays. Cotton, 7 quick ones. Start the second half for Cotton.
Bryce Cotton is a great player. One of the top players in the country that a lot of people don't know that much about unless you played against him, coached against him.
Out of the locker room, Providence has outscored them by 5. 3 minutes into the second half. And Chapman fouled by Bats.
Here we go, in transition. Bryce Cotton, right over the sideline. Heck of a shot. Wonderful finish. He's a great athlete. Look at this, inside out. He wins the dunk contest every year at Midnight Madness for the Friars. Tremendous athlete, wonderful young man. God Shamgar, who played for me now, who's helping out. He says he works with him a lot, nighttime, you know, after practice is over, and terrific young man.
McDermott turns the corner and scores.
How about that try? That's an NBA type try. That was unbelievable.
Hinton hangs. And gets back to the line.
Things get a little shaky. You get it to the king. Shot fake. Nice penetrate. It was by Cotton, by DeRozier. It's nice to be king. He's certainly king of college basketball this season, Brent.
Just picked up his first foul of the game. 53-34.
The Friars change their defense now. Full court man-to-man. They're trying to trap it. Chapman is too quick.
Artino. Here's Gibbs. Manigat rifles it in. Artino fouled by Harris.
Great pass by Creighton.
Fourth foul.
Hands are up.
That's number 4 on Harris.
Swing the basketball. All around, inside. Tough to tell on that one. I didn't think he fouled. He had his hands up. Now, whether he hit him with the body or not, didn't look like a foul, but tough to tell from our angle. Creighton leads the Big East in assists, 18 a game, so they really share the basketball.
4 for Harris. He sits down. Artino misses. How about when you can bring Artino off the bench, get 6 points a game, and a guy that shoots 68% from the field?
Wow, that's pretty darn good.
And that's what you like when you talk tournament. Deep runs. They've got all the seniors, the veterans, but the depth and quality depth as well off the bench.
That's very true. You got to have numbers.
Cotton off this time. Bats back up.
Friars are not done yet. They play with a big heart. They've had a terrific season. They're going up a great team at Creighton. Stay with us. We're going to have a nice finish.
15:54, second half. Creighton up big. Saturday Overdrive continues on CBS Sports Network. Up next, the Mountain West regular season title on the line as 10th ranked San Diego State hosts number 21 New Mexico. Saturday Overdrive exclusively on CBS Sports Network. Standings, and it's all there. This is the regular season championship game on the final day of the regular year in the Mountain West. Warren Buffett is in the house. Pete, you know it's big when he's here.
There he is. Look at him, he's clapping. Got a lot of Creighton Blue Jays and singers on his mug. Look at him. Might need a loan, Brent.
Well, I'll tell you this. Again, what's he giving away, $1 billion or $10 billion? I think it's $1 billion to whoever gets that tournament bracket right.
Yep, he's
across the country.
From Omaha. Big Oklahoma State fan, of course, but great to see him here.
$28 for McDermott, one of 4 seniors that'll be honored after the game. Senior night, and yeah, how about Mr. Buffett meeting with Doug before the game? Pretty cool.
Good businessman, on and off the floor. Warren Buffett.
He's done okay, Pete. It's like you.
No, I got donuts left. I got no money. No friends, no clothes. I can't get a break. Meanwhile, the Friars cut it to 18 still, a gigantic mountain.
That's true. To make it 53-38.
Stay with the full court pressure, Friars. Now, you might not steal it, but maybe get them a little bit out of sync, out of rhythm. Problem now, Bat's got to guard McDermott. Just too quick for him.
McDermott against Bats. And a travel. 53-36. There was a problem in-house with the scoreboard a moment ago. So 53-36 is the score here. Early stages of this second half.
It's a long, long game. 3-point shooting. Fry's got to get a good shot now. Hinton to take him now. He's quick. Force it.
Manigat defends on Cotton. Fortune. A lot of threes being hoisted up. They kick it back out, and here's Cotton. Providence now 3 of 13 at the arc. Cotton takes it in and draws the bump.
Great job by the Friars. Taking some better shots, but I would agree with you, Brent. I think a little too many threes. They're a good 3-point shooting team, but not a great 3-point shooting team. And last time when they played, Providence beat Creighton. As you know, they pounded inside. They hurt him inside a little bit more.
I It's a 10-2 Friar run here, trying to chip away. Now 8 in the second half for Cotton.
Number 40, Zach Hansen for Will Artino.
Devin Brooks, among others, in here for Creighton. Manigat sits down along with Artino.
Manigat's the guy that did a great job on Bryce Cotton the first half.
It's a 15-point game here. It was 23 at halftime. Still 15 to play.
Plenty of time. Creighton's got to get back into their offensive rhythm.
12-2 Providence run.
Feel good when Gibbs has the ball for Creighton. He's like All-State. He's the glue guy. You're our glue guy. One of many glue guys at CBS Sports. You do everything. You got strongest men in the world in China. You got Army, Navy, boxing. You got football, men's basketball, women's basketball. You're one of our glue guys. It's like Grant Gibbs. I like glue guys.
You like Chapman too? He's pretty good.
He's pretty darn good. You know, the big shot. He's having a great game. I mean, he's pushing the ball. Doing a great job.
Brooks knocked it away. Fortune got it back. I need to hire you as my PR guy on a side note.
I have options now. I've had a tough decade, so I'm options for all opportunities.
Cotton drills one. And it's 56-41.
Creighton's got to take their time, get a good shot, look for McDermott. Don't forget your superstar.
Too easy for Zach Hansen. Crowd back to its feet. Pats strong. Couldn't finish. Brooks pushes. McDermott. And a bump on Hansen. 10th 30-point game this year, 24th in the career of McDermott.
Pushing it. Brooks with a pass. The big guy runs the court. McDermott with the slam. This goes every which way. Posting up, transition, three-pointers, drives. Wow.
Hitting. Pats.
Pats is playing like a big-time warrior on the boards. He's really crashing the boards. Friars are the best offensive rebounding team in the Big East.
Hansen foul. DeRozier got it.
You see, nice pick and roll, nice shovel pass. Got the ball, but might have got the arm also, I think. Good call. DeRozier didn't like it, but I think it was a good call.
Zach Hansen from Pierce, South Dakota, freshman.
Creighton is such a great offensive team. 7 to 9 points a game. They lead the Big East in scoring, so when they get a lead, it's tough to stop them.
Well, you got it. Cotton push-off. His third.
Offensive foul against Providence's number 11, Bryce Cotton, his third personal foul.
Ed Cooley's very frustrated. See what happens now. Manigat doing a good job. I think it was a good call. You can bump them a little bit.
61-43. Providence got it to 15. That's as close as they've been here in the second half. What kind of a night is it for Greg McDermott? What do you think? I mean,
unbelievable.
It's your kid, you know, and you can't just avoid the emotion.
Yeah.
And now a tee on DeRozier.
Jim Burr doesn't want to take anything. He doesn't listen. Old veteran official. DeRozier must have said something now. He's telling Ed Cooley what DeRozier said or what he did.
The 17th foul. To the free throw line, number 3, Doug McDermott.
You don't want to give away any more points. You're already in a deep hole.
And McDermott steps up, 88% foul shooter. Here it is. I don't know. A lot of emotion out there. That's
arms are hooked. I mean, I think officially you tell them, hey, let's go. Get rid of each other, get some space, you warn them.
Unless something really awful was said,
Right.
no way that deserves a technical foul. Not in this situation. I mean, time and place and situation.
I agree with you. And once again, we don't know if he said anything or not.
Maybe he did.
I don't know, but you're right. The arms are just locked together. But it might be a combination of things building up.
Yep. 10 to shoot.
Get it.
Near turnover. Gibbs gets it. Artino flips it up.
Creighton's doing a great job getting the loose balls on the floor. The 50-50 basketballs, Brent.
Everything. Everything has gone their way tonight. Cotton. Damn it. And a quick timeout. Ed Cooley.
Timeout Providence. Will be a full timeout for the Friars.
65-45 at the under 12 second half. Doug McDermott has 32. Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network, 65-45. Creighton. Time now for Aspen Dental's moments that make you smile. And some of the pictures from down through the years here from Greg McDermott and his son Doug growing up and moving around. Obviously, Greg been coaching for a long time and moved the family, and an opportunity for Doug to be around basketball in and out of the gym his entire life.
It's amazing. We talked to Doug McDermott yesterday. I said, what is it like coaching your son? He probably got that question 10 million times. He said, it was awesome. When he was in high school, I missed a lot of his games. So it's great being with him all the time. It's his mom there on the right.
Sister as well. For more moments that make you smile, presented by Aspen Dental. Visit cbssports.com/Aspen Dental as we check in with Gary.
You know, when the Oregon job opened in 2010, it was offered to Mark Few, it was offered to Jamie Dixon, it was offered to a lot of people before it finally fell to Dana Altman from Creighton. My point is, if anybody takes that Oregon job before it falls to Dana Altman remains the coach at Creighton. And not only does Greg McDermott never coach here, Doug McDermott not only never plays here, he never plays for his father. So on behalf of Omaha, I'm sure I could send a thank you to Mark Few and Jamie Dixon for turning down Oregon so that Dana Altman would get it and present this opportunity that we're having tonight.
Amazing how things work like that. Of course, originally Doug signing with Northern Iowa. And it's amazing as he drills another. Three at the other end for Providence.
I think the fans know it's a special basket.
Artino converts underneath.
Doug McDermott is the 8th player. College history is unbelievable.
To get to 3,000 points, 70-48 with 11 to play in the game.
Doug McDermott, he passes 3,000 right now with that three-pointer. The Rozier can't handle it. The fans knew it. They got great fans here. They knew that was passing 3,000. Unbelievable.
He's 5 of 7 on threes tonight as a team. They are 10 of 18 at the arc. McDermott with 35 points, 9 away now from his career high.
Amazing. Gary scores inside, gets a loose basketball. He's doing it all over the court. He posts up. Another offensive rebound. This is all in the second half. Tremendous drive, big-time drive. Going right to the hoop, going through. Runs the court. Unbelievable. 35 points, 14 for 22 from the field, 3,001. Wow. And he's a special player and a wonderful young man. Brent, right? Seeing him the other day, you and I. today at practice didn't seem like a special person as well as a great player.
Been a memorable season for sports fans all over the state of Nebraska. Another takeaway for Creighton. Cotton got it right back and gets fouled. .10:42 to play. What more can you say here on senior night for that man? Midway second half at Omaha with 13th ranked Creighton leading 70-48. As we take a look at the Werner dunk of the game, and why wouldn't it be McDermott, who's 14 of 22, none in tighter to the rim than that one.
Amazing. Great pass by Brooks. Nice finish. Ran rim to rim. The pro scouts here watching, they got to be impressed, Brent. What a great player. He got better and better each year. 35 points tonight. To me, he looks a little quicker than last year. We saw him last year in person, and you know, he looks a little bit quicker and a little more diesel.
And just to go back to that story, he was not going to go to Iowa State to play for his father when Greg was, because he wasn't good enough. Which, I mean, how unbelievably shocking is it that he wasn't good enough, and now you see what he's done.
And he took a quantum leap from his freshman to sophomore year. He was good as a freshman, but he became a monster during his sophomore season. He's gotten better and better. His dad told us that he worked on his mid-range game and his post-up game between his sophomore and junior year. So just a workaholic, a class young man, a special college player. One of the best ever. We're watching his last regular season game on CBS Sports Network.
Definitely.
Friars with a 1-2-1-1 zone press. Oh, Harris wasn't ready. Got to be alert.
Every loose ball again going to the Blue Jays tonight. Here's Gibbs. Fouled on the way in by Kadeem Batts.
Gibbs is a terrific player, but you haven't mentioned his name much. We haven't talked about him because they don't need him. As you said, they get excellent depth. Chapman, Managow's been great. Brooks coming off the bench, solid.
Gibbs, it rims out on him. He's one of the other three seniors, again with Managa and Raggi, that have contributed so much. Raggi 11 points a game, Managa 7, Gibbs 7.5 to go with 4 assists. Cotton has it spin off.
Creighton was in a 1-3-1 zone. Nice. They do that to control the penetration of the guards like a Bryce Cotton.
Here's Managa, one of the other seniors on this team. And we mentioned they do get overshadowed. I don't think they mind. But their final home game as well. Managa, Gibbs, and Raggi to go with McDermott. Guarded 3 in the corner is off. Harris sticks it back. Falling hard is Gibbs.
Gibbs has had a lot of injuries throughout his career. His knee and different parts of his body. Real smart player, tremendously high basketball IQ. Led the Missouri Valley the last 2 seasons in assists. He wasn't a point guard. I mean, that's impressive. He's the glue guy.
Very.
You like
the glue
him
guy
because you're one of our glue guys.
They're going to check this one out. See if there was intent.
Harris with a little bit of elbow.
Providence already got a tee earlier this half. They got it to 15 early in the second half. They've got it at 18 right now. They were down 23 at the break. Take a look at the replays over there. Jim Burr. Conference, and there's the flagrant one and flagrant 2, and what it takes to get each of those.
Yeah, that's close. Could be a flagrant 1 on that one. I don't think it was a vicious elbow. It certainly wasn't a flagrant 2. It was not excessive or severe or extreme contact.
But you think flagrant 1?
Possibly. I think it's a borderline. I mean, I would not give it. Not in this game this time. I don't think it's a definite flagrant 1, but referees can make a judgment. I think it's a coin toss. I say no. See what Jim Burr does. He's been a little bit upset, so who knows what he's going to say.
It is a flagrant 1, they say, on Tyler Harris off that stick back. Basket counts, flagrant one, and now Cooley gets the explanation.
A flagrant foul has been called on number 25, Tyler Harris. That is his 5th personal foul.
Cooley said today, we want to make it ugly. We want a street fight tonight. We don't want to go home without a bloodbath. And it's been that at times tonight, but it's been, just seems like it's, the physicality has gone against Providence more often than not.
Exactly. And they were the most physical team, for sure, so. They get the ball.
So Harris fouls out with 4 points as we get the explanation. It's a flagrant one, and Gibbs shoots 2 free throws.
And the ball. As you know, Creighton gets the ball where the flagrant one was committed. Once again, that could have gone either way.
Gibbs, 65% foul share. How about as a team? I mean, all the numbers, obviously, for Creighton, they score 80 points a game. 75% as a group at the stripe.
Friars are even better. They're like 78.
It's pretty good on both sides.
Both teams shoot it, but you're right. Creighton is a great shooting team.
2 shots in the ball, 20-point lead for number 13 Creighton, trying to stop the 2-game slide and close the regular season at 14-4 in the Big East. Either way, they will be the 2 seed. The Big East tournament in New York City next week. And with a loss here, Providence falls to the 4. If they get a miracle comeback late here, they would get the 3 as Gibbs floats it in. Bats, wheels, and off again, but free throws. Look at the tournament resume here for Providence. Again, they had won 3 straight before the night. 20-10, 10-7 in the league, 3rd place at the moment. Only bad loss, Seton Hall right now. Looks like last 4 in. What do you think, Gary?
I think right now they're in. Now, this is obviously not a great impression being down 22 points on the road, but hey, a lot of good teams, including a #1 seed possibly in Villanova, have been run off the court by Creighton. I think Providence is going to have to do work in the Big East tournament, but that was probably going to be the case no matter what. Again, this is a bad night, but they're still very much in play for an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament.
Pete, what do you think?
I agree. Very much in play. This certainly hurts their cause, but I think they're right on the cusp. They had some great wins. Beat Xavier, beat Creighton at home. But I think they have to win one to feel good. They got to win 1 game in the Big East tournament.
2 would really be nice. Hinton scores. 74-55, 9 to play. Not done just yet here tonight. On the road in Omaha.
It's tough. A veteran team, 4 seniors in the starting lineup. Creighton's seen a lot, so it's tough to come back against a veteran team like this, but it's not impossible.
McDermott draws the whistle.
Foul on number 22, Ted Bancroft, his first. The team's 10.
It's double bonus now the rest of the way as Providence commits their 10th foul. Ted Bancroft that time, a senior from Marion, Massachusetts. Moving up the list, all-time scoring leaders, 3,002 career points, and he's only 6 away from Hawkins now.
Closing a gap.
5 away, 7th.
Father's Pizza.
For bats now from the Friars, either Cotton go or try to get it to the big guy inside.
Cotton. Got it back. Cotton again. Out of bounds. To Creighton.
Blue Jay basketball.
Nothing falling for the Friars. Just a lot of misses inside. Tough shots, well guarded, but not getting the rolls in any cases this evening.
You got to credit the defense by Creighton. Tremendous defense so far for them.
McDermott from Chapman.
I think he could run for mayor. Would win in a landslide. Governor, Nebraska, and who knows what else.
Pretty sure you're right on that. 39 for Doug McDermott. We set off the top. He had the potential to really have a huge one. He's done just that. And we take a look at tonight's AT&T game summary.
Well, Creighton shooting great from the field, 66%. Friars only 40%. 18 assists for Creighton, doing a great job sharing the basketball. Fast break points, 17 to 4. Oh, McDermott, he was unbelievable. 39 points. Getting the loose ball. It's all over the place. Posting up, using the rim as a protector. Missed the shot, offensive rebound. Now he drives through the Friar team. Great shot. Runs the court. Did a great job there, finding him. Brooks, left hand. His hands are so quick, he shoots so quick. He has unbelievable hands, Brent.
Crazy.
And he's so smart. Big guy takes him out, shoot threes. Little guy posts him up. So what do? It's very difficult.
Nothing.
You got to play a junk defense on him, a boxing one, or a boxing two, boxing three. You got to put a lot of guy, but you can't let him touch the ball.
So there's 4 corners to a box. Plus 3. Okay, 7. Gotcha.
No, but inside.
And that's goaltending. 41 points now. So McDermott, his season high and closing in on his career high now, which is 44.
We're seeing the National Player of the Year in his last regular season game.
He will be, right?
No question. Now, Russ Smith of Louisville is a great player. He's in the conversation, but hands down, this is the National Player of the Year for sure.
Hinton scores and draws the foul there. Latate Hinton quietly having a nice game. Now 16 for him.
You know, it's interesting watching Doug McDermott not only have this night, but this career. Oftentimes when somebody comes from nowhere to this, it's because they were, quote, off the radar. Doug McDermott was never off of anybody's radar. He played with Harrison Barnes in high school, who was at the time the #1 prospect in the country. So Roy Williams saw Doug McDermott. John Calipari saw Doug McDermott. Mike Krzyzewski saw Doug McDermott. Every coach in America saw Doug McDermott. Not a one thought he was capable of anything close to this.
I mean, and you're not going to argue with
No, these are all
like
pros. Great evaluators of talent. And once again, he got better. He took the quantum leap after his freshman year, which is very good. He became a great player during the summer between his freshman and sophomore years, and it's up and away ever since. We're going to see a 3-time first-team All-American. Only 2 guys ever did that before. Right? It was Patrick Ewing and Wayman Tisdale from Oklahoma. Sadly passed away not too long ago. So, great player. First-team All-American and Player of the Year of the country is going to be named. And terrific young man. He said we saw practice yesterday. He would have stayed for an hour and a half with pictures of little kids and their mothers and signing shirts and programs and everything. It's great to see a great young man have such unbelievable success.
No doubt. Third 40-point game of his career right here tonight. He scored 41 in the regular season finale last year.
Against Wichita State, right? They won the regular season title against Wichita State.
Fortune pull-up. Got it.
Rise in a 1-2-1-1 zone press. Keep fighting.
On some level, don't you come into a game and say, hey, we'll let McDermott, he can have some. We got to shut everybody else down. And you look at the scores, and there aren't a ton of points from the rest of the guys. And yet you're down here by, 23 points in this case as well.
Exactly. none of the other Creighton players have scored in double figures. I love the way the defense that the Blue Jays played today. Did a great job defensively on a good offensive Friar team.
And when Greg McDermott talks with Carey, at halftime he said, I've been more happy with our defense in the first half than our offense. As we take a look at the other two three-time first-team All-Americans, Patrick Ewing, Wayman Tisdale.
Those are their career numbers, and you're going to see a third one, Doug McDermott. Well, he's just so tough to guard. How do you guard? Reminds me of a bigger version of Bill Bradley. Played at Princeton many years ago with the New York Knicks. He's bigger. Bradley was 6'5". You know, he's 6'8", but same thing. Smart, moves without the ball. Coach's son, just an incredible player.
Yeah.
He's gotten better. That extra year from junior to senior, he's improved. We saw him last year in St. Louis in the Missouri Valley Conference tournament final against Wichita State. I was there, and he was very good. But now this is another level, in my estimation.
As a team, 67% shooting for the Blue Jays and 10 of 18 on threes.
Amazing. Well, they've had nights like this, as you know, against Villanova. At Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia, 21 threes. They pounded the Wildcats.
That's crazy.
They beat them by 28 and 21.
Chapman, straight line to the rim.
He's had a great game. Excellent defense, push the break. He's lightning quick. Little 1-3-1 zone here, like Creighton. They do this to try to cut down the penetration of Bryce Cotton and also try to take away their inside game a little bit.
Corner is good. 3 for LaDante Hinton. He's got 19 points to lead the Friars. They've also gotten 16 from Cotton, 13 from Batts, and a dozen for Josh Fortune.
84 points now, 5 minutes to go. They just couldn't stop him. And it was more great offense by Creighton than poor defense by Providence.
McDermott, kick. One more to the corner. Raggi, too strong. Run out for Fortune. Knocked away Raggi. Cotton to the rim.
A little bit of a frustration type dunk there. Tries to keep competing.
Raggi off again. Only 1 of 4 at the arc for Raggi tonight, 3 points.
He shoots 48% from three-point territory.
Hinton.
He's a terrific player, Hinton. Only a junior. He'll have a great year next year as a senior, but he's really a warrior.
Now, you know this crowd wants McDermott to get that career high. He's 3 away from matching it right here.
They know. They know how many points he got. They knew when he scored over 3,000. Rose, you can't guard him out there.
Tough. And a push on DeRozier.
Right now, it's McDermott's world. He's just playing with the Friars right now. He's an unbelievable player. It's his night. Great night for McDermott and the Blue Jays. What do you liking that one now? You know the Mountain West.
I'm going New Mexico, and I love the fact that those two match up twice.
Yeah.
This is the second matchup in the final 3 weeks. I like that scheduling.
Great schedule by the Mountain West. I'm going with San Diego State. Steve Fisher, good man. His first win came against my team at Xavier in the NCAA tournament, so we got a little connection there. But I think New Mexico's a better team, but I think at home, I think San Diego State, but it should be a great game.
3,008 career points, tied for 7th. And he'll stay right there, tied for 7th all-time now with Hersey Hawkins in the history of college basketball. And McDermott's career high is 44. He's now at 42.
Question is, when do you take him out? If you leave him in, you don't want him to get hurt. Anybody get hurt. Because he's the franchise.
Lead in 3 by Cotton. Well, going to the locker room, Gary asked Greg McDermott that question, and the head coach for the Blue Jays kind of avoided it. So I guess we'll find out.
They do what's best for Creighton, so I don't think they're as interested in stats. They just want to win the game. They'd love to get it, but that's not the primary goal.
3 to play. Meantime, it's 85-71, so the Providence has cut this to 14. McDermott strips, and a foul on Fortune.
The foul on Providence's number 4, Josh Fortune. His 3rd personal foul. Doug McDermott to the free throw line for the Jays. Shooting 2.
Rubbing his shoulder a little bit, he got hit.
Yeah.
So that's a danger. You don't want your franchise.
Sitting on 42.
Yep.
2 free throws would tie his career high.
A little pressure on Dad, you know. If he takes him out, he might get booed.
43 points is 1 away from his career high, but he's in sole possession of 7th all-time in NCAA scoring. Fortune. No. 2:37 left. 10-10 Eastern tip out in San Diego. Mountain West regular season title on the line. 21st ranked New Mexico and number 10 San Diego State. 10-10 Eastern is when the ball will go in the air.
Well, yelling, get it to Doug, get it to Doug.
He's got it. Scores.
I think he's going to come out pretty soon.
Cotton, no. Rebound, Rogge. Creighton ball up 17 and a career high tonight. 45 points for Doug McDermott. A toss to the coach to stop the clock.
Substitution. For the Jays is for Ethan Rogge.
There's one of the seniors, Rogge.
Devin Brooks in for the Jays for number 12, Jonathan Maniga.
Here comes Jahens Maniga after kissing the floor at half court.
Never saw that before.
No.
The guy gets a senior win.
And now Gibbs does the same thing.
And finally, number 40, Zach Hansen.
And here comes McDermott.
In for Mr. 3000, Doug McDermott.
What a proud dad. Great player, but a better person. They told us the other day we're at practice that he never stops signing autographs. There might be people around the block. An hour, you know, people and the officials say no. And he says, I'll do it, I'll do it. So, wonderful person, a great player, and a great credit to great university and Omaha and his family.
And a career high 45 on senior night. I don't know how you script it any differently.
That's worth at least a documentary. maybe not a 3-hour show, but it's worth a documentary. You got it. Greg McDermott's done a great job here. 4th year. Great job. Got to the NCAA tournament twice, going back again. 3 out of 4 years. I love the job Chapman did tonight, Brent. I thought he was fabulous. Pushing the break, sharing the basketball. I thought he was excellent. Looked great.
And Chapman at 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Minute to play. Creighton by 15.
So what do you think about them? What seed do you think if you had a guess right now?
I think they're a 4 right now. I think they could work their way to a 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. A little bump in the road on the road, but you go on the road in the Big East. They lost 2 in a row. Bounce back nicely.
And for Providence, I think 2 wins in the Big East tournament would do it. Again, there's so many factors because there's so many teams that have almost an identical resume.
Not great. It's close. I think they got to win at least one, but they got a chance. They've had a terrific season. They want to go another step. You know, they went to the quarterfinals of the NIT last year, lost to the champ Baylor on the road, and they want the big dance this year.
Final 15 seconds will roll off. Creighton to 24-6, 14-4 in the regular season. Second place in the Big East. And they win at home tonight, 88-73.
88-73 over the Providence Flyers.
A career-high 45 for that man. An arena record in the fourth highest scoring game in Creighton history.
Jed Cooley's done a great job with the Friars. Tough night tonight. But I tell you, he should be in a conversation for Coach of the Year. I'm not saying get it, but I thought he did one of the top 3 jobs in the Big East this season.
They will be the 4 seed in next week's Big East tournament. If you look at McDermott's 45 on 17 of 25, 5 of 7 on threes.
68%. Terrific shooting, Brent. Now they have senior ceremonies afterwards, which is a bit of a gamble. Because if you get knocked off, and it becomes like a wake, they're going to enjoy their senior ceremonies for sure.